Lucky ladies and gents, welcome to the Ibiza DJ Awards 22nd edition. And right now, I'm very lucky to be sitting next to my South African man, Themba. How are you?
What's up, bro? Are you good?
Yeah, very well, thanks. Good to see you back in Ibiza, this time for a lot longer than when we first met.
Yes, man. Like, if there's anyone that knows the story where it started, it's you, bro. Because you were like right there in the beginning, helping me out, like showing me the ropes, like doing the Ubuntu thing.
we proper Ubuntu here, bro, and we showed it properly, man. Thank you for that.
Yes, man.
So tell me, when we first met, was it 2 years ago? No, 3.
3 years now.
Wow, it was 3 years already. You came out to Ibiza. You were here for the IMS. We got you some gigs at Cafe Del Mar and did a nice interview with you, which was super cool. And then also got filming with you and Barbara Tucker in the studio.
Like, I'll never forget this day for as long as I live.
Well, I appreciate you, and I thank you for giving me the space and the opportunity to create lyrics even through your beautiful song. And what we call this is a divine connection.
Yeah.
Because again, we did not know each other was going to be here, but we were, and the minute we saw each other, it clicked. And you were not one who, when you say your words, they fall like a snowflake.
Yeah.
Never have to be seen again. But I thank you, and this was wonderful, wonderful.
From there, you were telling me earlier when we were having a chat before this interview that you had one gig that season, which we did with you at Cafe Del Mar. And the next year, how many?
24.
And this year?
50. But I mean, like, it's not the gigs that matter. Like, you can have 100 gigs if you want. You can play everywhere and anywhere. It's like, are you doing the right shows? Is it shows that are helping you build? Is it shows that are helping you see a different side of yourself? Is it shows that are helping you see a different side of the industry? And I think, like, I've been very fortunate to do the right shows if there's such a thing, and like also like very blessed because like I'm going into it with like let's see what happens, and thank God, like, all the things that are happening are the right things.
So tell me a bit about your shows and which ones are, and what's really made them feel like they are the right thing.
So I mean, like, first of all, it's every DJ in the world's dream to play on the island. Let's take Ibiza as an example, and you ask yourself, in the summer, how many hours are available for DJs to play? And then you ask yourself, how many hours do I have the privilege of playing? Like, to have your 5 minutes of fame on this island is wild. It's wild, yeah.
Congratulations to you for making it this far, and I look forward to seeing what comes with Themba on Ibiza. Tell me about what's your intention when you're now turning up to play? Because it's not fame, it's not money. It's what are you doing when you come to play for the people? What's your main aim?
My main aim is like the most selfish thing on earth. I sit in a studio and I make music that I really love, and I'm just trying to convert people on the dance floor into lovers of the same music. So, like, that's my agenda, People that have introduced me to new music, I never forget. And I want to be that guy to every single person on the dance floor. I want them to be like, was it not for this guy, I wouldn't know this song. I wouldn't know this vibe. If it wasn't for this guy, I would have never felt this energy. That's my agenda.
That's cool, man. I really like that. So it's educational and entertaining people, but bringing them into a new journey that they didn't know they were there for, which is really cool. And tell me, how's it working with Black Coffee? Obviously, he's flying the flag high for South Africa, higher than we can. And what's it like working with him? Man, tell us. He's a friend of yours, obviously. So.
Like, it's so weird because, like, I've known Natty for like 15 years. It really, honestly, truly doesn't feel like there's the slightest element of work. It just literally feels like what I'm saying. It's like brothers that love the same type of music, like trying to get other people to love the same type of music. Like, so I mean, like, it's really dope, it's really dope, and I really feel fortunate that, like, on this journey there is someone where when the lights, the music, and the crowds are gone, like, it's still like there's a lot of brotherhood. Super proud of like what he's achieved. Where we come from, hope is our biggest commodity. Forget money, clothes, hope. Just to give someone the hope that, like, wow, if he can do that and he's from the street that I used to live on, I can do it.
So tell me, Themba, you've got a big smile on your face, bro. You're always smiling. You're always happy. So I want to know what pisses you off.
Inconsiderate people. Okay. Yeah, and that's like on all levels. Whether it's to me directly or when I'm watching it. I just think for the next person, think for yourself, and just think for humanity. Think. Yeah.
So then, obviously there's a lot, but what makes you smile?
Good conversations, good energy, good music. I'm always grateful for every single thing that I experience. I'm from Africa. It's literally like, depending on how you go, it could be a 24-hour trip to get back home, and that's if you get to fly. Like, look where we are. Like, not everyone gets to be here. Not everyone gets to sit here with Mike and be interviewed. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like what do I have to be upset about? Like, when I flip the way I look at things, there's far more to be grateful for.
Are you feeling lucky tonight?
Lucky about life.
Lucky about life. I think we feel lucky every day with this, so we are very grateful, and thank you for being here with us, man. Living in Ibiza, what would you say, if you can name one, your favorite thing about the island?
It's how it makes me feel. The energy on this island is, it's incomparable. You can't compare it to anywhere else in the world. So like, I really feel good and I feel at peace. I don't feel edgy. I don't feel like weird vibes. Like it's a very spiritual place. And I think Africans understand what I'm saying.
There's a serious magic on this island, and a lot of DJs and a lot of people speak about it, but I'm glad you feel it too, bro. It's something like home, bro. I swear, millions of years ago, Ibiza was connected to Africa, and it broke off and floated away.
100%, bro. 100%.
Last one, Themba, before we go. What's got to be the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you?
Being on this island.
We may as well ask you one more then. Seeing as we're telling people that anything's possible, and like Nati did, he could make it, so you could make it. Yeah. Now you've made it, so what about for the people that want to make it, bro? Something.
As a person, you need to know and understand who you are, what you're about, what excites you, what works for you, what draws energy to you. When you know who you are, every other question is easy to answer.
Knowing who you are, knowing yourself well, and being able to listen to the voice inside means that you know which way you want to go.
There's a lot of people that have traveled the road, gotten to the end of the road and been like, actually, like, this doesn't make me happy. You know, so if you figure out who you are at the beginning of the road, it helps you, the journey, make it like more beautiful. Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, Themba, it's a pleasure to catch up with you once again, and flying high here in Ibiza.
Thank you.
Ladies and gents, Themba out from South Africa here at the Ibiza DJ Awards.